I might as well retire because, everyone's going to remember me for basically losing, and not getting into the playoffs and other things. And I'm thinking, you know what? It's just like football.
One more run.
Yeah, quarterbacks have an off season, and they don't win a championship. So what happens? You wait till next season, you come back and you kick butt.
Well, hopefully it works, and the Preds can use them, and hopefully they get to the finals. As much as I'm rooting for my Devils right now, hopefully the Preds can do their thing.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, NHL made one more massive announcement this week. They're doing the global series every year right now. They're going international in preseason and they start their regular seasons. They started a few years back.
Okay.
And they announced the 2018 global series, which is a very big deal.
Okay.
And the teams involved. So in October, the preseason and opening day games will be in Switzerland, Germany, and Sweden.
Wow.
And the teams playing in them, Edmonton Oilers and the New Jersey Devils.
Really?
Yes, they're going to be going overseas, and that means Nico Hischier, the number one pick, is going to play in his home country as a Devil in October.
Wow.
That's pretty damn huge. I can't wait.
Go.
And they're going to have number one pick Taylor Hall, number one pick Nico Hischier, number one pick, I forgot who's on the Edmonton side. They're going to have 3 number one picks in this thing. It's going to be absolutely insane with this trip. Also, in November, Florida Panthers and the Winnipeg Jets will be playing in Finland. So there you go.
Wow, bring your translator.
So that's that. That's all the sports stuff going on. But we have one more thing here in this category. One more important thing that happened this past week.
Huh.
And it happened at the UW Milwaukee Panther Arena on Sunday afternoon.
And
I know,
would that date be January 28th?
I believe it was the 28th. It was the 28th. It was Royal Rumble afternoon, and we were at the Panther Arena, and this happened.
The game high with the Milwaukee Wave and calling Riders' hometown hero of the game. Please help me welcome Mark Galkowski. He became a Milwaukee police officer in 1989. In his 28 years of service, Mark received accolades for MVP work, particularly for safe home and safe lives in crisis situations. Mark has also volunteered his time to provide security services for country music fundraisers and is now enjoying a well-deserved retirement. Officer Galkowski plans on spending time with his family. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand up and give a round of applause to our well-retired hometown hero, Officer Mark Galkowski.
So, missed all that. Dad got honored as hometown hero on Sunday. Dad, how'd you feel? Go for it.
I felt proud for the work I did for 28 years with the police department and got acknowledged for my accomplishments. And it was a proud moment, and I was glad that my entire family was there to be on hand for this. I extend kudos and thank yous for the Milwaukee Wave, the way they treated my family and myself, and for being honored to be picked a hometown hero for that game. I also want to thank my fourth son, Scotty Fellows, for giving me the post-game little tour there, and was able to, and had the opportunity to meet my favorite Wave player, Ian Bennett. By
the way, he shared that photo on his personal page. I thought it was pretty cool.
Ian Bennett is a fantastic person for the Wave, is a great outlook and personality for the game. I give the Wave a lot of credit because they basically have done tremendous things with youth soccer in the city of Milwaukee, and for kids that basically have never been to a soccer game or never had a chance to play. They've been in schools. They've had leagues, recreational. They've reached out to the youth of the area, and they have done a tremendous job promoting youth soccer in the city. Kudos to them. Kudos to the whole team. They're a wonderful group of guys, and Ian Bennett is a wonderful personality for that team. Can sit down and talk with anybody and get you motivated. He's a charismatic person, has a wonderful personality and smile. He's a wonderful father and a husband. And
a life in Milwaukee, which I appreciate.
Yes,
that doesn't happen often to have a team. I'm a player that actually signs a lifetime contract.
And I come to find out, okay, and I'm not saying that you should do this, but it's a suggestion. Ian Bennett has his own sporting wear line called IV26, where you have shirts and shorts and shoes. Check it out. He basically is 100% into his company, and he will have stuff. If you contact him and you need something, he'll make it available. If you haven't had a chance to go see the Milwaukee Wave, do so, because they won their division that night.
And they're going to
the playoffs. And I'm hoping that they bring home the championship. But they are a great group of individuals. And please, please, please go see the Wave.
And by the way, Skyler will love this. Okay, next game is February 10th. At 1:05 Central Time. If you're in the area, go take a look. They're playing their arch rival, the Baltimore Blast.
Correct.
And it is that retro video game day. Is that what they announced?
Yeah, video game night. And their giveaway is...
Go for it.
Here we go. For people that remember these in the 70s and the 80s, a fanny pack.
Yes. Also, by the way, Mandy and CD are going to that game.
Yes.
So there you go. That's pretty cool. So go to that February 10th. So... that is that. We have a lot to discuss otherwise, so let's do this.
It's so very confident Easter boy Ric Flair to come on here and say a thing or two. Frankly, you all deserve this. Under the sea, under the sea. Oh, get later.
But don't worry, you could have seen the commando.
And that's the bottom line. Cause Stone Cold said so. Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. That's so ratchet.
How you doing?
Happy birthday, America! I'm the only one who blows my girl. My bad. Holla, holla, holla! I'll fade away and classify myself as obsolete. Stop! Listen! Because I am Lance Catamaran.
I really have to update that. I really do have to update that. Take Enzo out of there.
What? I was just about to comment
really
on
Enzo out
that.
of there.
You don't want to basically get people upset.
By the way, I just realized something. Sal's in here.
Yes.
You and me talking wrestling. Something just seems a little off.
Huh.
Everybody come see the greatest show. Gather up all juggalos and roll. Everybody come see the greatest show. Gather up all juggalos and roll.
That feels better. Welcome to the wrestling room, everybody. That feels better now.
No. Really? All it takes is that one song, huh?
Feels so much better now. All right. We have a lot of news to cover here, and a lot of things have gone on. It's been a busy couple of weeks. We did miss some news last week. We're not going to come in, so I just don't care anymore. That was last week. But this week we have a bunch of other news to talk about. First of all, we have a rumored WrestleMania 35 location. It sounds like it's going to happen in 2019 already.
Dun, dun, dun!
MetLife Stadium in New Jersey.
What are you?
It's going to go back there. WrestleMania 29, for those who remember, was at MetLife Field, and I thought it was fantastic, MetLife Stadium.
There you go.
Be there. I'm looking forward to it, WrestleMania 35.
That's a great location. Great location.
And I talked to the boss, and him and Sally are going to look into maybe getting tickets this time. So there you go.
Whoa!
So the two of them to go. So that's pretty cool.
You see what happens.
So, okay, big news that came out of the WWE the day after the Rumble. We'll get into the Rumble and everything later. But Booker T is no longer on the Raw announced team. And by the way, I love his send-off, because at the Rumble, he disappeared after the triple threat match between Brock, Braun, and Kane, and it was just gone. got replaced by Stephanie for the Women's Royal Rumble, and then never showed back up again. And now Jonathan Coachman is in a spot on Raw.
So, which leads me to this question. Is Booker in the proverbial doghouse?
No, he just sucks at commentary. Just sucks.
Wait.
Jonathan Coachman, you take Jonathan Coachman.
Wait a minute. I got used to shucky ducky quack quack and...
I didn't understand what the fuck he was talking about most of the time. He would go off on tangents. He would start talk. He would contradict himself in the same sentence.
And I don't think he picked up on it.
Yeah, Cole and Corey would start yelling at him. But, like, the two of them would do their thing.
So, does that mean he's going to basically, how can I put it, give more attention to his wrestling school?
He's going to be doing the pre-shows. He'll be going back to Houston, do his thing. He does host a radio show in Houston.
He does?
Yeah, he does host a radio show. He does a great job doing that. I don't know.
So then
what happened here?
Why can't that transfer to...
I have no idea. But Jonathan Coachman's back, and it was good to hear the coach. I'm not going to lie. It was nice to see the coach. He added something to Raw. It was a weird change. It was actually really cool to hear Coach back. What were your thoughts on? I told you Coach was back.
I was shocked and surprised because I thought he was going to be with ESPN for longer than he was.
I don't know.
So does that mean that Corey has a new person to pick on?
Well, I thought it was actually how they did it was cool. Where the three of them now are kind of playing their own roles. Like Cole's doing his thing, and he's signing with who he likes. Corey's picking people he likes. Coach picking people he likes, and then they're arguing and they're having a good time with it. Though they're not arguing for the sake of arguing now. They're actually doing a good job. Like I thought, Ronda Rousey was actually one of the better Raws in a long time. In other news, another big announcement that broke. Last week, we in the Lost show, we were talking about Enzo being let go because of all the issues. And on 205 Live, they announced that there's going to be a new general manager to address the 205 Live Cruiserweight Championship situation.
And wait a minute. Drum roll, please.
Well,
the winner is...
Let me explain this whole situation. So, Tuesday night comes, I watch SmackDown, I watch the Mixed Match Challenge, and I'm exhausted by the end of the Mixed Match Challenge because I just watched a shitload of wrestling over 4 days.
Oh, there you go.
But now I have to turn on the network to see what the hell is going on with 205 Live. By the way, for those of you who are not watching the Mixed Match Challenge, Braun Strowman, Alexa Bliss, Becky Lynch, Sami Zayn was the best match of this tournament so far. Anyway, so back to this. The turn on 205 Live and Dana Bryan comes out. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. And someone's flanking him. But I don't know who that is behind him. He gets on the microphone and he introduces the new 205 Live general manager, Drake Maverick.
Okay, and
that would be, as they said on commentary, formerly known as Rockstar Spud in TNA.
There you go.
And I must admit, I was never a huge fan of Rockstar Spud. But if he's going to play the GM role the way he did on Tuesday, I'm okay with it. I liked it. Well, I thought it was well done. He's not playing sides. He's playing right in the middle,
right
where he should play.
Here's the thing with Rockstar Spud towards the end of his TNA, I guess you can say contract, or his character, is his character developed a backbone to stand up against EC3, who he was supposed to be his manager of LA, turned on EC3, gained popularity for having a personality that had a backbone to stand up to EC3, which also basically allowed him to have more matches with other wrestlers. And the popularity for Rockstar Spud and his character basically improved and grew. So when he left TNA, it was with an upbeat, not with a downbeat.
Yeah, and I thought he was really good on the mic. The crowd seemed to get into it. And the crowd, as minimal as a crowd that really shoots into things, I actually really thought that I liked the fact that the crowd was into the show. It was 1/3 full, apparently, after SmackDown. But the people that were there were loud and into it. Well, the match... Okay, let me explain. Oh, you know what? It's in the section later. I'll move it up. They announced a 16-man tournament for the Cruiserweight Championship, and the winner will be crowned at WrestleMania.
Which it should be done that way.
Great move.
Great.
our first two matches were Cedric Alexander versus